Hello. Right, apparently we're live. Starting the stream on YouTube. Let's have a look where we can get this shared out. Okay, I can see it. At the very least, I believe. Okay, I can see it. At the very least. No, I'm not. I'm not streaming Dishonored. Why did that happen? I'm not streaming Dishonored. Why did that happen? Oh dear, Lou. Okay, right, so yeah, if you're joining us, my name's David Game and I'm here really trying to sort out whatever mess I'm in at the moment. We're going to be playing Attack on Titan 2, which we did not get a code for, that's why I'm not doing anything particularly formal or anything. Just sending out the link. I need... Guys, this is where I could really actually use somebody to stand by and help me out. I'm not really entirely sure what I'm doing, it's been a while, so bear with me please. We'll get on to this in just a moment. Tweet it. What, again, why did it tweet out that I was playing Dishonored? I changed all of the details. I don't understand. Bear with me. Alright, so there's that. Share out the main link. Probably. Here's the thing. I set all this up, it took me a little while, and then all of a sudden it's just doing what it does, you know what I'm saying? Share out to Facebook as well. It's annoyingly easier to just do this through the PS4 straight to YouTube, but I thought it would be more professional to do it straight through the Elgato, yada yada yada, all that nonsense. And sadly, that has resulted in problematic situations. I feel like maybe the TV is reaching this very sensitive PlayStation microphone, that's why it seems to be doubling up, so quieten that down a little bit. It's annoying because I can't really hear it. Oh well, right, so let's just get on with this, because Attack on Titan is waiting to be played. You know, not like it's going anywhere really, is it? Where is this? Okay, cool. So, getting on to the meat of the whole situation. My name's David Game. I'm here with Attack on Titan 2 on the PlayStation 4 in this instance. And if you don't already know, you create your own character. So here's my dude, Baldo Recede. That is his entire name, Baldo Recede. And you basically go along on the adventures of Eren and company. I've watched Attack on Titan. Spoilers, by the way, for Attack on Titan. If you haven't watched the show, you're very, very behind. and that's entirely on you at this point, because the game absolutely tears through the actual story content. And this time around, it's from the perspective of your little bold friend, or whoever you create. So let's go have a chat. You've had your warning, that's all there is to it. See? Recede. I can now travel to Trost District. Oh, okay. I really enjoyed the movement in the first game. Oh, apparently I can level up my friendship with Holmes, which is odd. Okay, it doesn't even make you go through a whole event with him. Everybody else, it pretty much does. Or at least, I guess, the kids. You know, the cadets, your fellow cadets. But, yeah, again, I like the movement in these games, but, man, this one... In a way, I appreciate it because the game's trying to give you more stuff to do. But, in doing so, it kind of gets in the way of itself. Like, you see all this? I don't need any of this. Frankly, the Attack on Titan world isn't interesting enough for me to want to engage with this. But, alright, cool. I like Hans. I like the characters. Yeah, it is Recede and Eren Phil. That's a bit of a weird localization there. Is it true? Because my character doesn't talk. I see, now it gives you the chance to answer these questions. I guess this one's more of like a mandatory thing anyway, but a lot of the answers will affect your relationship with the person, and as you level up friendship you'll get skills, which you can then equip as long as you have enough skill points, which are based on how high a level you are. So, yeah, I mean, there is that. Let's have a look. Ooh, next mission. Why would you choose the nervous answer? Okay. I do want to see Owen. Owen's a cool dude. So as you can see, we have these glamorous loading screens. It's going to tell us all about Levi over here. Scout Regiment. You can just flick through these pages at your own leisure. And eventually it'll load. I will say, again, it sounds like I'm just crapping on the game. The cutscenes in this are really good. They're very true to the anime. Alright, so here's the thing. I'm going to assume that none of you speak Japanese. And by none of you, I don't even know how many people are watching. So, I'm just going to like kind of tear through this. 我々は次の壁外調査の準備に取り掛からねばならない。ねえエルヴィン、この新兵の子を参加。小規模な任務とはいえ、巨人との戦闘は不可避だぞ。ハンジ。今回の任務は経験を積ませるのにちょうどいいと思うんだ。私から強制はしないが、君はどうしたい？そうか。 では君にも参加してもらおう。今回の経験が君の成長の糧となるなら、私も。ハンジ、そいつはお前が連れてきたんだ。お前がきっちり面倒を見るんだろうな。それはもちろんだよ。君も遠慮しないで。困った時はいつでも。Now that I look at that name, it really does feel like an insult, doesn't it? And listen, Baldo, come to me anytime if you got a problem, okay? そんなこと言って。 巨人が現れたら新兵のことなんてほったらかしになるんじゃないですか。オルオ、何か言ったかい？何も。新兵については全員でサポートしてくれ。以上だ。As much as possible, as much as possible. Come on. It's the main story. Who messed this up? It doesn't actually matter. Alright, we're on horses now. This is the first mission I've been on horses. Outside, I did like a mission in another mode, which is like the freestyle mode. Alright, so here we go. Targeting time. That's a clean hit. Let's cut off his legs. Oh, missed time. This is another thing I've been feeling about this. So I went to another mode to get some materials because my gear is vastly powered. I feel like I understand in a sense it's supposed to be struggling against the Titans, but you know, any Omega Force game, the best part about it is when you're cleaving through enemies like nobody's business. And when you get strong weapons on this, that's exactly what happens. But when you have weak ones, when they're just not enough, there's an issue in that regard. Because it does not do what you want it to do. There we go. Again, there is a certain kind of enjoyment to being under threat. I guess you do kind of want that. Open all horse and mountain. You're on horseback, press the pole to get back down. With no horses are nearby, a long press the circle. Okay, so a whole lot of stuff. Passing 2 engage mode and 1 to move around. I didn't even mean to do that, by the way. I don't know where that attack even came from, but I did it, so I'm taking credit for it. So, now, I do like this, I don't know if it is a new mechanic, sneak attack. It's problematic. You've got to be able to... It's, they call it high risk, high reward. Wow. So a big cinematic slash there. Basically, if you try and pull that off against an enemy that's looking directly at you. Sorry, see, I'm trying to read all this now because I can't actually hear it with the headset. Yeah, if you try and do that sneak attack on an enemy that's looking directly at you, their awareness meter will fill up, and then it will go, you know, let's there we go. Right, so now I'm in the danger zone. Blade damaged. Place. That's a pretty cool transfer. So yeah, you saw the Titan went red, and it's kind of like all the focus is on you, puts you under pressure. The Titans get a lot faster and more aggressive, and only see you guys. So that's what happens if you aim that sneak attack at an enemy that's looking directly at you. Whereas if you can pull off the sneak attack like that, you should do a lot of damage. I say should. I don't know why that didn't. You can also command your people to do attacks like that. Hold L1, that is sent hands in for an attack. Hands. I don't know how to pronounce it. Alright, so. Yeah, Hatch, there we go. See, she's been at the bottom of the page a hell of a lot since having a chance to Nanaba! Let's build a base. Supply base. Fully restock the items. And I'm sure I missed a spot somewhere. We can make a mining base as well. I'd say the movement in these games is the most fun out of all the Warriors games, I'd say. Let's see, Just had to cough for a minute there, my apologies. There's a hell of a lot of blood, as you may already be aware of the Attack on Titan. But if you aren't, sorry this had to happen to you. That was a terrible angle, you are correct. Let's get moving. I really hope no one's turned up trying to watch Dishonored. I owe somebody an apology in that sense. I do have to think that's about 3 live streams. Still playing Dishonored. I have to figure out. Maybe it's because I'm not in the My Games Lounge Twitter account as Ross. Maybe the last time I was there, I did some sort of strange setting to it. I'm not entirely sure. Either way. Now you know. If you're here and you're watching, it's Attack on Titan 2, Koei Tecmo, PlayStation 4 I'm playing it on, and I'm zipping around the sky like a madman. Multiple Titans are closing in on the wall. You see those, this is, like little mineral icons. Smash those parts of my body. See? Quiet. Oh, hello. Don't be that surprised, would you? Ooh. Come on, buddy.
お前は新兵のおもりだから安全な壁付近に配置したんだ。前線に来てどうする？せっかくの壁外任務なんだ。新兵にこそぜひ巨人たちと触れ合ってもらうべきだよ。危険にはさらすな。
My blades are dull. Of course. Oh! I'm getting caught far too. Let's see what one of my buddies is doing now. Really focus on the part. That's all. Terrible example. Oh, there we have it. Yes. Utilising teammates is a very good strategy. They do come to cooldown though. Gotta pick your moments. Okay, special. Awesome. By cutting off the arms, you get rid of their offense. After doing that, we can stay.
これだけ倒せば仲間の助けになるだろう。相手する。
あそこで巨人と戦っているのはゲルガーだ。彼にも拠点を頼んでいたはずなんだけど。
拠点を作りてえのに巨人が邪魔だな。お願いしますよ。ああ、ハンジさん、手貸してくださいよ。完璧だ。言ってやろう。
よし、付近の巨人は片付いたね。
すいません、これなら検証も進みます。お前もありがとうな。助かったぜ。さっき作った拠点は資材確保に特化してるんだ。役立ててくれよ。
There goes his leg. Hop along, buddy. Hop along. No. Nothing going on there, so I'm gonna quickly got this mic off.
すごいじゃないか。
分かった。落ちた。ハンジさん、お願いしますよ。
分かったよ。
拠点を立てな。お願いしますよ。
了解。
ゲルガン、頼みます。言ってやろう。あんなのどういうさ。相手する。パンチお願いしますよ。 巨人の攻勢はしのぎ切ったようだ。
Okay, I'm back.
さらに演談を確認しました。どうやら我々への増援要請のようです。
そうか。
I've been here the whole
ならば
time,
俺が行こう。
so I just had to check it out.
よし
Still recovering from a high
じゃあ私たちも
fever
ミケ
and
に
whatnot,
ついてい
so
こう
I
か。
do apologise if I have to
つい
dip
て
off.
く
I'm
る
not
の
going to make this a
まま
long stream
新兵
anyway,
を死なせるような
nearly
真似は
half
す
an
るな。
hour.
もちろ
And
ん
once
さ
this is done,
私が
you've
責
seen
任を
all you
持っ
need
て
to see,
この子をサポートす
essentially,
る
of
から
Attack on Titan 2.
あんなの余裕さ。
Make your own informed decision on the game. I don't know whether or not I'm going to actually do any kind of review for it,
クソメガネ。
but
なんでお前がここにいる？
lately I've been questioning whether or not it's even worthwhile doing reviews. It takes a lot of time. Put it this way, I only just got done
おいミケ。
of my own accord doing finishing the Digimon story
ハンジが勝手にやったことだ。
Hackers, no, what was it? Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory,
その巨人バカに付き合って
because I love the first Cyber Sleuth game. I thought it was an interesting take on the idea of when people talk about they want Pokemon on the console. It's kind of essentially that game, but you know, if the idea of that game didn't have as many resources, get what I mean? Yeah, like obviously like the Digimon games, you never have that Pokemon money, but you know they do a good job with what they have. It's kind of like a meeting of I guess a visual novel meets an RPG. Turn-based kind of thing with evolution mechanics. Either way, my point was when I was playing that game, that took me about 80 hours. Bear in mind again, no code, no real reason for me to do that. I just did it thinking, oh, I'll be done with this in a couple of hours. And then a couple hours more, and then the game's that's like, oh. And by the end of it, again, I enjoyed Hacker's Memory for certain aspects. It's a parallel story to the standard Cyber Sleuth game. It's happening during the event of your main character in Cyber Sleuth, and you play a person in Hacker Team. After your account is stolen, and you're trying to get it back, and you get wrapped up in this whole thing, and this hacker team starts to care for you. And it's got decent story beats, and it's fully voice acted in Japanese and all that. It's good, but it drags. Every time there's a new chapter out, the bulletin board loads up with a bunch of cases, and no matter how desperate the situation is, and sometimes the situation is freaking desperate. Oh, don't have a bulletin. Excuse me. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Right, so, what was the sound? Oh, I am out of gas. That is terrible. That is not a good thing. Oh, okay. There goes Levi. Tearing into him. I actually don't remember what I was saying about Digimon there. It takes too long maybe? Sorry, bear with me. These larger ones can be like put in the back. That's two of them. Okay. It's got worse. It got worse. Right, one down. Anyways, I was saying, yeah, Digimon, basically, I got through it all, and by the time I was done with it, I was just mentally exhausted from that game, in a way where, because it's so repetitive and because it drags itself out, it actively works against somebody that has to go all the way through it, kind of in, I don't want to say one sit, 80-hour, one physically impossible. Oh, sorry, I'll just put out the full attack. To highlight it for a second. There's all the punishment ready for me. Come on, Levi. There are aspects to this game that I really think about. But that's a bad angle. Yeah, that's a bad angle. You want to talk about dragging it out, this whole stamina armor system. Not a fan of this inclusion. I don't recall it being in the first game. Fairly certainly wasn't, no. Obviously, I don't want to hook onto that button like that, do I? Uh-oh. Yeah, as I was saying, ultimately, games as long as Digimon we'll just take Hacker's memory from this point, because, you know, it's just easy. Its very name drags itself out, so you can imagine what the actual game is. You know, it's worth a play, especially if you're looking for a meaty RPG and you like Digimon in particular. It is it's a good game. It's not a bad game by any stretch of the imagination. But I just can't bring myself to review it now that I'm done. Because, again, we didn't get the gold, which means I'm not, it's not, that's fine. We also didn't do any coverage for it. That's probably the part I regret the most. I feel like everything I get now, I do get a lot of games, and I should start doing something with all of them. I'll let them finish their bit of banter for now.
リヴァイ兵長だけじゃなくて他の先輩方も。
なんだ、俺の噂話か？確かに俺は優秀だからな。まあお前らが俺の域に達するためにはあと100回くらい場数を踏む必要があるだろうな。
Which one should I say? Think you'll ever be at Lieutenant Levi's level? I think I'll set myself a different target. Yeah, you know what? Triangle.
それはいくら場数を踏んでも無理じゃない？生まれ持ったものってあると思うよ。
ペトラ、この俺の底知れぬ実力を見抜けねえとお前も存外見る目がねえな。
皆ご苦労だった。これでトロスト区での我々の任務は全て完了した。なおトロスト区の外門が封鎖されたため、次の壁外調査は東のカナネス区が出発地となる。それから、エレン、君には特別作戦班に加わってもらう。
特別作戦班ですか？
通称リヴァイ班。リヴァイが先発した精鋭からなる班だよ。
今後お前は常に俺の班の監視下で動いてもらう。ペトラ・ラル、オルオ・ボザロ、エルド・ジン、グンタ・シュルツ。もしお前が巨人になって暴れ出したとしても、こいつらならお前を殺せるだろうからな。
大丈夫だよエレン。君が自分の力を掌握さえできれば問題ないんだからさ。そのために私も精一杯協力するつもりだしね。
And they're done. As you can see, leveling up there. Battle time. But, you know, it took a while because my weapons are not great. But I'm assuming I'm going to get some materials now that hopefully will help me boost that up, because it's taking a while to get the new ones I need. This is B-grade steel, I'm pretty sure that's one of them. Forged steel prototype. Okay, cool. So it looks like I'm getting to the point now where I can upgrade the weapons again. And, you know, that's good. Body part destruction. You know, get different spoils of war, completion, elimination, and body part destruction. So, you know, there's multiple ways to get materials in this. And mining rewards, also nice to have. Now, Oruo in another mode. Gunther. Alright, so you've been able to see that that's Attack on Titan 2. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to round off that Digimon point. Sorry, I get caught up in this whole streaming thing sometimes. I don't really pay much attention to what I'm actually talking about. The whole point is, yeah, I'm trying to look at a different approach for how we cover games at My Games Lounge. The private room character editor. Oh, see, this is new. I've got a private room. But alright, cool. So the game, you know, keeps filling itself with stuff. It's the problem with Attack on Titan is the question of whether or not filling it with stuff is truly necessary or if it's a distraction. I've found some of the stuff, whilst interesting, to be a distraction, so it's I kind of preferred the streamlined experience of the first game, but I do like the idea of having your own character in this. You know, it's why is it like fan fiction wish fulfillment kind of like, oh wow, I'm a character in Attack on Titan, yay! Like, you know, it's so far, I enjoy the game, but it is like any Omega Force game, repetitive, and you gotta be on board, basically. What you just saw me do was pretty much what you're gonna be doing every single time. And you're just gonna get better weapons to go back and do those stages a lot quicker, get higher rankings, help people out online, you know, do the usual stuff. And as I was talking about covering games, yeah, I wanna at least do a video for every game that just crosses my path. It doesn't. I used to be like, oh, it's only codes that come in because that's the only obligation we have, and that's just not how how it should be done, because that's what makes it an obligation. Like, I wanted to do this video, Ross didn't ask me to in any way. That's why it's being done. So I you know, I want to do more stuff like that. You know, if we get a code, even better. But if we don't, then you know, I will get the game one way or another, and that will result in coverage. So, and the traditional review, we do a lot of reviews at My Games Lounge. That's why we get review code. But the whole process now, I don't understand it anymore, because review code, it just doesn't seem, what's the word? It just doesn't seem like it works anymore. The idea that any game is the same at the point of review as it will be in a month is, you know, ridiculous with the amount of patches that go into games now and the free updates. Look at, me and Russ were talking earlier about Ubisoft and how they've updated their games dramatically over the years that, you know, we don't even know what the Division's like anymore. And I reviewed that 2 years ago. And, you know, at one point that would have been the same throughout the years. So, yeah, now I'm looking at just at least capturing this little snapshot so that at the time of purchase, at the time this game's out and it's relevant, you can see maybe what you can draw out of a game and what you might want to see. And it's the same way that a lot of people do Let's Plays. And ideally, I'd like to do more with people. You know, there's a better dynamic when there's 2 people at least. But if I've got to do it on my one, and I've got to do whatever coverage I can for the video game, cool. I'd just appreciate if you start by and watch and, you know, give it a go. Anyway, I've been David Game. If you watched this, I appreciate it. If you didn't, who could blame you? This has been Attack on Titan 2. Would I say I recommend it at this point? If you enjoyed the original game, if you like Omega Force games, you know, there's caveats. I can't just blanket statement say, yeah, give it a go. It's a, you know, it's a £50 asking price at the moment. So, you know, it will go down in price over time. But if you are really keen on the Attack on Titan stuff, it's a fun game. It's a fun game that you can pass the time with. It's a good podcast game. You just stick something on, listen to it, and just breeze through. So yeah, that's kind of my current evaluation on it. And if I do a full review, I do a full review. But with the imminent release of Ni no Kuni 2, and then Far Cry 5, and then Yakuza 6, I mean, I just don't see the plausible time to cover Attack on Titan 2 properly. But either way, thank you for watching. I'm going to shut all this off now. Have a nice day.